Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, man. We are finally here. Oh, man, this week has been dragging on. Every day felt like a Monday, but I'm so glad to be here. Hanging out with you guys, talking EDC, talking about just whatever, in all honesty. Much better to be here. What's going on? Who do we got in the chat here? Good morning. Who do we got first here? Knife Nut 69, rocking and rolling. He is first in and early. Henry G in the house. What's going on? Fish Ranch. Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm here for it. Cheers to you. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Oh man, you guys just having a good time in the chat. Appreciate it. Ron Pro in the house. Good morning. Hopefully you are driving to work, driving safe, hands on the road, eyes on the road as well. Good morning to you. Coffee is just hitting right this morning. I needed it. Steve's in the house. What's going on? Hey, chat. How we doing today? Just Ivan, congrats. Just Ivan, your packages will be on their way ASAP. I say that because sorry, but they are right there. I just have not had a chance to get to the post office. I promise I will do my best to get it there to you as soon as possible. Doing good today, Knife Nut 69. Thanks God, it's Friday. Absolutely. Gabe saying good morning. Good morning. Adventure Man in the house. What's going on? Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Joe, welcoming everybody else in here. Here we go. This is nice. You guys are kicking some butt in the chat. I can't even keep up going so fast, aren't they, Jesse? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. What's in the pockets, everybody? What are you guys carrying? And do you have your coffee? Are you ready for this Friday? Because it is finally here. I brought like a ton of projects this weekend, and I started kind of early. What do I say? I'm sore. But at the same time, it made me feel good. So I've got in my backyard and my front yard, I've got some work that needs to be done. Man, it's gonna be some fun, but it's gonna be some work. Starting out with a lot of concrete. There's used to be an old steps where actually, if you guys can't see it, but I'm looking right here. There's a window, and in that window used to be a door, and then some steps. And what they did is they just filled it in with rocks. It was kind of weird how they did that. But they filled it in with rocks, but they left the center blocks in there. So I'm going to take those all down, put a real egress window around it. Or not window, but the thing for the egress window. And I had to bust out the blocks. Well, what they do is they filled it with concrete as well. So I was beaten down with a sledgehammer. God, it just wore out. Switched over to a jackhammer. The jackhammer was great, but some of the blocks weren't fully filled in with concrete. So you boom, whole thing goes down in there. You get stuck there, and you got to lift this thing up. It weighs probably a good 75 pounds easily. Well, let's call it 65. Let's go with 65. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I'm not even sure. But it was heavy enough, to be lugging that thing up, a couple feet in the air. Luckily, this weekend, the front steps, where I've got like 5 feet of concrete, solid concrete that needs to be pulled out. I rented a Bobcat. I probably could just use the Bobcat. Didn't even think about it. I could probably just rent the attachment, but it's a smaller Bobcat. And I figured, maybe I won't beat the grass up in the front yard too much driving that thing around. Oh, man, am I excited to use that thing versus the handheld jackhammer. Oh, man, because I've been like, I don't know if you guys got this, but I got young kids, and I will tell you, they don't like to sleep in their bed. So as an adult or a father, I'm not saying anything to my wife, because she's going to be mad if I say I need more room in bed. Well, anyways, I sleep like this. I'm like sleeping on my shoulder, or I got my arm way up there like this, and it's just like, hey, my shoulder hurts and my elbows start to hurt. And I ran that jackhammer, and I kid you not, I actually felt better the next day. But today, Now I'm feeling, because I did this on Wednesday, and man, just beat the heck out of me. But I'm telling you what, I was feeling much better the next day. Actually, like all the aches and pains went away. So I might just like take the jackhammer out this afternoon on my lunch break and just kind of like beat some brick up. Maybe it'll make me feel better. Maybe it's like a major style of massaging. Maybe that is why those guys who run those jackhammers don't complain, and I'm complaining because I'm a little bitch. Oh man, who do we got in the chat here? Knife Our Lives. I didn't see you in the chat. Welcome, welcome. He says that's a little jackhammer. Welcome to my world daily. So okay, so your prime example. Is it like a massage for you? Do you feel good? Does it make you feel less sore after running it? Or are you like me? It's like leg day. The first day after leg day, you're like fine, but that second day after leg day, it's like, ugh, in the gym. You know, you guys get that. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Jackhammer will hammer both ends. Literally, that's what it feels like. Well, I'm curious to know what Knives Are Live. He said that's welcome to his daily world. So yeah, it's not a very big one. I don't know. My buddy, he used it to use for his basement. It's a Bauer, which I'm sure you know what that brand is. Jackhammer. Let's just take a look here. Let's see. It looks like, I don't look like any. Yeah, it looks kind of like this one. House of Contractors Demolition Jackhammer. And let's see what they got for a weight on this bad boy. Let's just see here. I'm curious. Let's just, out of curiosity here, let's share my screen. I think this is the one it is. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. I know you guys are like, this isn't not. Why are we not talking about knives and EDC gear? Well, you know what? This is daily life. Let's just see here. So I think this is the one it is here. It's got the 2 bits on it. Description. It says longer life. Oh my God, it's 55 pounds. Okay, still 55 pounds, you know, doing that for a couple hours. You know, my guess is if Knives Are Live, if you're using one of these every day and you call this a little one, I mean, if you're using one of those, you're probably a guy I wouldn't want to run into in the streets. I'll tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. Look out for Knives Are Live. I'm sure he's got like shoulders the size of basketball sitting on both sides, running that thing all day. You're probably a pretty jacked dude. I'm not going to lie. All American Maker in the house. What up, dude? I'm watching, listening on my drive back from. Ooh, you're going to Maine. Well, I've got something from you today here. This is from the Candle of the Month Club. Man, I can't talk today here, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm kind of excited to see what's inside there. It looks pretty cool. But this is from our friend All American Maker. There's a new candle in here. We will open that up here in just a few minutes. Let me catch up the chat here and see what's going on here. Ron Crow says, I'm on vacation till Wednesday. Oh, nice. I'm armed with a Kaiser Militar, a Fentiso Atlas, and my second cup of Pete's French Roast. I've yet to get myself a cup of that Pete's French Roast everybody talked about the other day. Definitely need to do it here. Would you say this is what's in your pocket? My Militar is behind me. I did a little short with it. I will say the Militar is probably the best Kaiser. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think the Kaiser could be one of the. I'm sorry, the Militar could be one of the best Kaisers. Am I wrong? I don't know. You guys let me know. I think Ron Crow, if that's in your pocket, you handled many a knives. Would you agree? Disagree? I think it's a good knife. I really do. Joe says he's got the CJRB Pyrite Light, the Civivi Odium, the Sulfurn SP10 Pro, and the Bluminati Ninja chip. I have a Pyrite, not in front of me, do I? I love when I have it, and you guys tell me when I have one. I don't see my bite. I don't know. Yes, I do. I've got the glow-in-the-dark one in front of me here. I do love this one. What do you have the drop point, or do you have this Warrenclyffe? This one glows in the dark. This is super light. I love their lock. It's not like a regular button lock. It's like a plunge lock. Let's see if I can get my extra camera to work here. It wasn't plugged in correctly, but we'll see if this happens to work right now. No, not gonna. Oh wait, maybe it fell asleep. We're gonna work. There we go. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Get some stuff out of the way here. All right, we'll share this here. This is the glow in the dark one here, and And the plunge lock, I'm telling you guys, it's so nice. It's not like a regular button lock, so it just really falls in place really well. A absolute banger of a knife. So hopefully you got it. Which one do you have in your pocket? Which one are you carrying? I'm curious because I've got the glow-in-the-dark one. I've got an aluminum one. I actually got two of these glow-in-the-dark. So I like the black one personally a little bit more than the satin one. I think it just looks more Halloween-esque. I don't know if I can get a chance to show you guys that glow-in-the-dark or not. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. Hey, what's going on, Rainey? Good morning. Happy Friday to you. What do you got in your pockets? What do you got in the pockets? Ooh, who's that? Mikey Daily Carry in the house. Good morning. Welcome. I haven't seen you in way too long, and I miss you. We need to get live together and hang out. I miss you so much. I know you've been rock and rolling. How is the new Ford? How are you liking that little guy? Because when I came out, I told my wife, I said, scrap the Honda CRV. My wife, I told her she should get one of those. Those are pretty cool. Those little Mavericks. Am I saying it right? It is a Maverick, right? Super cool little thing. But question for you, Mikey, what's the towing capacity of the Ford Maverick? Is it pretty decent as far as which? I obviously I know you're not going to be able to carry like an excavator. I mean, obviously, I'm actually trying to look up the towing capacity, or actually I know the towing capacity of my Ford Raptor. I actually have to pick up that Bobcat with the jackhammer attachment, and I'm curious if my truck's going to handle it. I'm a little worried. I carry my what's going on here? Did I lose you guys for a couple seconds? Are we back? Uh-oh. I'll wait for you to catch up here. I see it. Do you guys see it? Uh-oh. And catch up in the chat here. Did I lose you guys for a few seconds? Hopefully I'm back. Hopefully I'm back here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Do not know what happened. Hey, Blessed Knives. Good morning, Barbarian and all. Appreciate you being here. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know when you guys lost me here. Waka pow. There we go. Electric, no way. It'll be there ever. Oh, 95 pounds. So you got one of the air compressors. So I kind of figured if I was going to get an air compressor one, like I'd really be overkill in all honesty. I didn't think I would really need to do that much with one. And then I changed my mind after using that one for the front yard. Like I said, it's the concrete patio, and it's like I said, it's it's got to be four feet tall. And then the steps, it's all like coming away from the house. So I'm getting it re-poured completely. I had a couple of guys come out and take a look at it, and they're like, yeah, sorry, we ain't touching that. Finally got a group of guys who are like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll pour it. But the only stipulation they had for me is I've got to go ahead and I've got to remove it, which kind of sucks. Must be the ultimate forearm workout. I don't know. It was a lot of work for me. I when I say a lot of work, it was like on my lunch break, and then I went out after work, and it was like humid, and I'm going to make all excuses I can. Don't have the Milita, but the Tauger K is hard to beat. Okay, the Tauger K is definitely a good one. I would agree with you there here. Got the same one. This one right here, the glow-in-the-dark one. I do think this one is cool. The Milita is the Question. Oh, man, that's a fancy word. Quessential knife from Kaiser. Okay, I'll go with that. Absolutely. Okay. Been rocking my Dragonfly in the Benchmade Hidden Canyon since the last one, my Dragonfly. So I've been debating on getting the Dragonfly, but I kind of think I want that Man Bug or the Ladybug. I can't decide. I'm deciding because I want a really small one I can literally just like, I don't know. I've always had a fascination with it, and I do like my Spyderco, so I'm a fan of Spyderco. Steve's got the TCal Warthog and the belt. Okay, so that's sitting on the belt. Okay, do you have it Scout or do you have it up and down? Curious. And the Kershaw Bel Air in the pocket, right or left pocket? Curious, because you're carrying more than one knife. I would carry the TCal Scout carry if I was carrying it me, and then my Bel Air would be in my right pocket. And with the QSB Canary Mini, wanting to go around the neck today. Okay, so you got neck, belt, pocket. I love it. I'm here for it. Absolutely. You never know, because here's the thing. When you're cutting things with your knife, you're using your knife. There's things that you don't want to cut in the same day. So maybe you get a knife that you're going to cut up some Amazon boxes. Maybe you get a knife that you're going to cut some food with. You don't want to kind of bury those two together because they could get kind of nasty. So I'm with it. Ooh, the Gavco Tiger Shark. Heck yeah. The Blessed Knives Ripley and the Pry Bar. Heck yeah. Blessed Knives coming out with some hot carry. What do we got here? Mikey Daly says the Maverick Ben Sweet. It has 4K. Okay, it has 4,000. Wow, that's pretty cool. All-wheel drive. It's been solid. Deep in the Maverick content. I dig it. I think it's cool. I wish I had more time to do more content on the Raptor. It's because I just need more time to make more videos like that. So I've been enjoying it. I have been enjoying it. Knife 69. Knife Nut 69 in fact. Thank you. Where would you go? You forgot to tell me you left. You have to let me know when you leave. You didn't raise your hand. You didn't ask for the slip. You didn't tell me. Just kidding. One Moon Collective. What's up, Barbarian Brownie and friends? Good morning. Good morning. Absolutely. Ooh, the Vampire Adversary from TKL is on sale on Patreon right now. Did I show you guys that last week? Let me go grab it. This is the TKL. It's an adversary, but it's called the Vampire. Really, really nice looking leather sheath on there. And are you ready for Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How cool is that? So these are going to be, if you're a Patreon member of TKL, these are going on right now. I'm sure there's a very few, I think 50, if I remember hearing that correctly. The adversary is the combatant with a, I think you go like this or like this. If I had my other adversary, they kind of look like vampire fangs. But yeah, those are going on. So if you're a Patreon member of TKL, definitely snag one. I think they're gonna go out. So you keep watching, keep an eye on these. They're gonna go to the Patreon members first, and then they'll go to everybody else. But they are so cool. I'm ready for Halloween. Are you ready for Halloween? Because perfect night for Halloween. And the Badger Claw sheath. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. Pretty darn nice. Really heavy duty leather. I've yet to carry it because I want to get enough photos of it before I do officially carry it. But very nice. Very nice looking knife. But good call. Thank you for reminding me that Fish Ranch. Which reminds me as well, if you guys haven't been on the secret site for Data Crew, some new Reaper patches are showing up today here. If you're in the secret site, they're already there. Some really nice ones here. There's a pink one as well, and a couple of Donald Duck ones. You'll have to check those out. I actually took pictures of those very recently. TKL is Scout Carry. Okay, so he means it's like this on his belt. Just like this is set up for Scout Carry. And the Bel Air is in the right pocket, okay? Bouncing around probably with the cell phone. That means you keep your keys probably in the left-hand side. That's how I do it. The keys don't rub against there here. Ron Crow says, my live stream tomorrow at 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody, make sure if you guys like to hang out with Ron, he does some cool stuff. He's talking about sharpening knives on his lives. Make sure you're there. Saturday is a good time to go live. I have a feeling we're probably going to switch up my live times, and I don't want to step on anybody's foot, but I'm going to do my best not to. Starting September 7th, I'm starting a new work shift. I will be working early. Like when I say early, I'm going to be a week from my time, 8 to 5, which is going to be really weird for me getting up and going to work early. So I might be doing some evening lives, or I might do a weekend. I have a feeling it might be more in the evening. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I'm thinking maybe it's all going to depend on my household. And then after that first week, I'll get another shift, and I'll have to decide which it'll be, because it may change. So we might switch to Saturday mornings. I'm thinking because, you know, that seems like a good time. But then again, it's summer, and also right now my son, see, this is what I'm telling you guys. It's hard to find time when you got a real job. My son's playing football, and I don't want to miss football on Saturday mornings. Then I don't know. I'll have to come up with a good one. I'll put a little questionnaire out there in the on the YouTube. See what you guys think in the community side. We can have a conversation. You guys, let me know what time you guys want to. You guys enjoy. You guys, I mean, you're here right now. There's about 24, 25 of you guys right now. I really do enjoy this time right before work. I wish I didn't work at 11 though. Then I could with you guys a little bit longer. Fish Ranch and those vampire ones would be perfectly for the sin. I lost you again. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but it keeps bouncing. I'm gonna have to refresh it or something like that. The Dragonfly is ideal for me because the weight and size, and I bought 3. You got 3 of them? Heck yeah. I'm definitely down for that. It's small and I can wear anything, so you can pretty much put in your pocket. Highly suggested. Okay, I'm looking at the Dragonfly. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. I got your beads all over the place here. Of course, I put my foot in my mouth and I can't grab one in arm's reach. I lied. I found one right here. So there's the data crew that's dropping. And then check out those beads from yours truly. There you are. These are 3D printed, and they are some of my favorite beads. I will tell you why they are some of my favorite beads. They're lightweight. They're not going to bang up against anything here. So when you have a bead up against like your beer bomb and you don't want to scratch up your nice stuff. And yes, I said scratch up a beer bomb. Yes, because I don't want to scratch up my orange one. My titanium one has a titanium bead because I don't mind scratching it up. I don't mind that happening, but I like the 3D printer. They're light and they don't bang up the hardware, if you know what I mean. It's okay to step on our foot, just don't step on their toes. Yeah, I've been stepped on my toes many a time with football cleats, baseball cleats. Yeah. Mikey, we do miss your lives. Where are you coming back? When you coming back? Yeah, I just don't want to step on anybody's toes as far as when they go live, because I watch lives just like everybody else, and I don't want to compete with somebody else. That's just no fun. And then when I say compete, I mean it's not even like competing. It's just like you guys know what I mean. I mean, I just don't want to be that guy. Let me open up some packages here. I want to catch up in the chat a little bit here. Let me do this here really quick here. That Maverick getting some upgrade treatment, Mikey. I agree. It is. Definitely is. Let's open up something from our friend over at All American Maker. Let's open this bad boy up here. And you know what? Because we're talking about the vampire from TCal, let's just do it. This is how you open through a box. Just so you guys know, this is how you open a box. Oh, yes. I already see what it is. So this is the candle of the month from All American Maker. I always wonder how the best way to put these in there. I think that's worked. Yeah, that's how it looks. Okay. Anyways, let's take a look here. Are you ready? Oh, man. Candle Club, look at the sticker there. Yes, that is sweet. There it is. It is. It's WD-40. So AM76, All-American Maker. Stops boredom, drives out moisture, cleans your senses, loosens rusty days, frees sticky memories. That's pretty cool. That's clever. All American Maker, not only just like making some cool American made candles for the man, but how cool is that one? That one definitely goes with the oil one. How cool is that? That is sweet. So if you guys want to get a candle, you want to be a part of the Candle of the Month Club, definitely join it because you get some sweet stuff. Like this is the other month, that's like the All American motor oil. But this month, that is cool. That is neat. It's just like WD-40 again. But how does it smell, right? How does it smell? Let's take a look here. Don't do this at home, guys. Use a pry bar. Yes, I'm using a knife to pry open a can. That is a big no-no, but I'm doing it anyways. Ooh, ooh. Oh, man, the second smell was even better. Okay, that's good. Okay, yes. What is it? What do we got for, what is the actual scent, though? Because, dang, that's good. I don't even know what the scent is here. All-American Maker, are you here? What is the actual scent here? 8 ounces, 36 hours, 35 hours, sorry. I don't know. It doesn't actually say here, but it's really good. That is a really good scent here. Definitely light that up here while I'm at work. This is like one of those scents that like I don't even know how to. I'm not a scent connoisseur, but I can tell you that it smells good and I enjoy it. Loadout EDC, what's going on here? What's up, fellas? Sipping a cup of Joe at the hotel. What hotel you at? What are you doing at the hotel? Why are you not at home? Just wanted to tune in and say hi, my Victorinox mini champ. Yeah, came in handy. What are you doing on the trip? Are you doing like some vacations? Are you up for work? What do you got going on here? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Sometimes it gets a little crazy in need of 3 or 4 devices to watch them all. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Get the K390 one. It's the best if you ask me. I go to Knife Plus. They get. So you rebladed yours? I'm gonna have to look it up here. We should check out the maybe our good friends over at I'm gonna look it up here. Maybe House of Blades has some new ones, or if you're thinking reblade, in that case, I would almost just say if I'm gonna reblade a blade, I'm gonna see if Blade Binge has any on. Check that out. Hey, what's going on? 6 Ring Beard EDC. Cheers to you, my friend. Man, coffee's going down good here. It is WD-40. That is pretty good. I like that a lot, and I love that it comes with a sticker. So I'm gonna have to get a new toolbox and start a whole new sticker collection. Because when I open the lid of my toolbox, I've got all my stickers in there, and this will just be sweet. It's just cool. I love it. Hey, what's going on, Brady? Good morning. Good morning. Happy to see you here. Not actually, but modeled after. Oh, yeah. It's not actually WD-40, obviously. Guys, if you can't lubricate your bolts, nuts, and all sorts of things, this is smell good and it looks sweet. I'm excited to get some photos of it. Doing a little trip, California. I've never been to California. So you went from, I won't tell everybody where you're from, but that's a pretty long trip for you. Hey, what's going on, Thomas Gates? Good morning. Good morning. Knives Plus does regrind. Oh, so they do the regrind on the Dragon. I'm going to check that out here really quick. Let's do this really quick here. Let's go over to, just out of curiosity, let's go to Blade Binge and let's see if Blade Binge has any available. Use the old link here. Go over to the marketplace. If you guys don't know, I talk about it all the time. My favorite place to find knives on the secondary, to be honest with you. I don't trust Facebook. Don't trust anywhere else because, well, I'll tell you that if you've been screwed on Facebook, you'll never go back to a stranger unless you absolutely know them, and they got lots of vouchers. But here's where you don't have to do a lot of legwork. Safe and secure place to go. Eric over at Blade Bench will stand behind you. It's safe and secure for the buyer and the seller, of course. Let's see, Dragonfly. Let's see if anybody has one here. When I say anybody has one, anybody's selling one. All right. Spyderco, nothing fancy, exclusive. Nice, okay. I don't think I'm going to spend that much for that one specifically. $100. Here's an $85. A rare Spyderco Dragonfly SS. Let's see what that one's about. Okay. I wonder what makes it rare. It says this is in excellent condition. I don't know if that's excellent condition. You guys be the judge. That don't look very excellent condition to me here. This is a VG10 blade I see on there. so you know it's gonna be decently slicey in the kitchen. But let's see here. You said get the K390. Oh, I like the way that looks when it's folded up. It's just so small. What is this one? This is going to be it's got a backlight. Here's an S30V for $100 with that FRN. What else we got for options here? Let's see. ZT. Oop. Lodot, I'm in Livermore area. Oh. Fish Ranch, you're in California. I didn't know that too. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out getting myself a dragonfly. Why did my let me reach out back here. I don't know. I don't know if they have a K390 or not. Doesn't look like my options are very good as far as getting one off here. There's no way I'm gonna spend almost $1,000. Holy smokes. Oh, cool. That is cool. I'm getting a laser engraver, guys. Be making videos on a laser engraver here, hopefully within this month, learning how to use some laser engraving. I don't know if I'll be doing knives, leather or not, but I'm gonna figure out how to do that. But I'm a little excited for checking out that laser engraver. What does Blade Binge? Anybody got any new stuff? Anybody selling anything on Blade Binge right now here? I'm just curious. Now that I'm looking here, I want to see, does Blade Binge have I want to see if they have a ladybug, because that's the other one I really want to as well. I'm just going to one day just spend a bunch of stupid money on a bunch of Spyderco knives. I just see it happening. I haven't sold that. You haven't sold your Sebenza yet? You're just teasing me. So Brady's got a Sebenza. It is a beautiful Sebenza. It's almost like pretty much the perfect Sebenza that I want to buy. When I say I want to buy it, because I'm going to have to pull it up here. Brady's going to tease me if I don't even look at it. There's no ladybugs here. And I should take Brady up on it, because let me do this here while we're looking up ladybugs. Let's see. No, nobody's selling a ladybug, huh? Wonder if they got any over at our good friends at the House of Blades. Remember, code Barbarian gets you guys a discount at House of Blades. Your number one source for knives of all kinds. If we can get this to load here. It's not on Binge. I was going to say, I don't think you told me you're putting it on Blade Binge or not. All right, let me let that load here really quick. I don't know. My internet is just going really bad this morning. I don't know what's going on here. It's because I did all those giveaways. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to load. Come on, what's going on here? Oh, man. Anybody got any recommendations on coffee as well? I know you guys were saying the Pete's. I've yet to get some of that, and I need to. Let me just close this bad boy out here really quick. Let's try it again. House of Blades. Let's see what they got for Spyderco. While that's going through, I was going to look up Brady's knife. Brady, you sent me a picture of the knife over on Instagram. I got to look it up here. Let me biggest size myself. I'm trying not to dox myself by showing off so much information. So what do you guys think? Should I be buying this knife from Brady? Let me share this here. Let's go. Boom. Share screen. All right, let's see when the last time Brady posted a picture of it. Should I get myself a new Sebenza? I mean, I got the small. I need an Nkosi. It does look good. It does look good. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but this is S45. Am I right? Am I correct to say that? Black Rifle Walking the Neighbors. Come again? What? Black Rifle. Oh. You're talking the Black Rifle from. Okay, yeah. Okay. Walking the Neighbors. That's the coffee? I'm gonna try that one out. I've got the there's the pirate one I've tried. I've tried a couple of them, but that's pretty good. They have good coffee. I definitely will agree. Oh man, Brady, you making? Oh, that's not the knife. I do think I should get it. I should just suck her down, spend the money. But right now, money is tight because I don't know if you guys know about the work I've been putting in. It's expensive as hell. Sucks. I've tried Black Rifle and never been impressed. Oh, really? Brady, what kind of coffee is your go-to coffee? What is your go-to coffee, Brady? Do you like black coffee or you more? I'm just curious. Like, I will tell you guys, I'm a black coffee fan. I like black. Oh, speaking of, there we go. Right now, if you guys do purchase one off of House of Blades, you do get a free hat. I've been looking at those mats as well because I want that knife really bad. Anyways, I like my coffee black. I like black coffee where no cream, no sugar, no extra milk. Waking the name. Oh man, I need to wear my glasses this morning. Golly dang. Thank you. I can't read. Go to James. Oh, James Coffee in every month, black with some half and half. Okay. I've never had James brand, but I really obviously need to try it. What was I doing? I was coming over here to look for a Dragonfly because I want to know what they cost brand new. See if those ones from Blade Bench are worth the money. Where's Chris? Seems like this website is going a little slow today. Oh, I want the. Oh my. Let's screw the Dragonfly. This is what I want right here. You guys see this? This is what I want right here. With an orange blade. Oh man, I want that. Why can't I click on it? This is what I want right here. I want to get an LUDT from Microtech. The problem is I can't carry a fully auto knife here in Minnesota, but that is what I want right there. Oh man, that looks so good. Orange. I just wish instead of the satin here, I wish that was black. If they would totally have crushed it instead of satin on the blade. If that would have been black with the black words, that would look so much better. They missed a prime opportunity. Even though I still want it. I wonder if I could send it off. I wonder. What do you guys know about? You think it's ugly? Really? Is it because of the orange blade? Because that orange blade just doesn't look good in the picture. I think. Like I said, I think if that was black, they do make the same knife in with a black blade. You really think that's ugly? Dream Crusher. That's what you are, Brady, this morning. You're a Dream Crusher. You just want me to buy your Sabenza. Black Rifle. Beyond Black is a good one. I've had the Beyond Black. That is a good one. I definitely do agree with that. Half and half makes everything great. So I'm going to tell you guys, anything I do half and half is usually half and half Jack and half tea. My coffee, though, straight black. I only buy single origin coffee that's locally roasted. Really? Oh, that's right. You were talking about this here. Rally Coffee or a couple spots here. That's pretty cool. Who did I see? Who was making their own? They're roasting the beans. I saw it, and they're using the air popper popcorn maker. Oh, it was really kind of a cool idea, and had me thinking here. I think that is too much. Okay. So you're saying that if it was in a black blade. So let's just go like this. Let's go to Microtech here. I've been looking for a Microtech because I want to broaden like all the sorts of knives I've got here. Let me just click on that. We'll wait a couple minutes, wait for this to load here. I mean, buy what makes you happy. Appreciate that. But I like to know what's cool because I've got goofy. Maybe some people think my stuff is goofy, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Let me get closer to the screen so I can read things. I'm like blind this morning. Hey, what's going on, Paul? Good morning. Happy to see you here. Rally does a cold brew. So I just got a cold brew press, and I will tell you what, there's nothing better than being able to just grab your coffee, pour it instead of like getting up and making it. Like, cause I'm a kind of guy that I like to drink coffee all day kind of thing. So cold brew is where it's at. Thank you for reminding me. I actually need to fill it up because I just ran out yesterday. And tomorrow's going to be a long day. Okay. What about this one, Brady? I know this one is out of stock, but what about that one? Is that one better? The gray? Because the gray does look really good, I would say. Speaking of autos and out the front knives, guys, I don't know, this is out the side, but what about this one, Brady? I want to know, what do you think of this one? This is what, maybe, is this what guys do when girls go try on dresses and clothes? Is this what guys do? We just like, what do you think of this knife? What do you think of this knife? Does it look better than this? I feel like I'm one of those gossip girls right now talking about colors of knives. That one's better for sure. So you're not saying the actual aesthetic of the knife is ugly. You're saying the colors. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somebody. This is a knife. I don't know. Let's just take a look here. This is one that I believe was used for underwater diving for the military. I don't know if it says anywhere about that, but it's a pretty cool. So this is an underwater diving something. I can't remember exactly what it stands for. I should look that up here. Let's look that up here. Microtech, because there's a pretty cool story behind it. Let's see. Microtech, LUDT. Origin. Let's see. Origin. You know what's funny? Because when I type in O, it immediately starts talking about orange. Because I'm always looking it up here. Speaking of, I have a couple of knives that we talked about. Ooh, congrats on that. I'm excited. You have to let me know what you think of, well, can I say what you're getting? Because I hope you like them, because I might have to get one myself. Underwater Demolition Team, thank you. It originated in 1994 when Microtech Knives was founded by Anthony and Susan Marfoni. Am I saying that right? In Vero Beach, Florida. The LUDT is based on Microtech's first knife, the UDT, the Underwater Demolition Team. Thank you for that. The LUT is based off of that knife and was created for underwater use. The L is standing for large. So this one here we're seeing on the screen is the larger Microtech versus their first one, which was smaller. And now you know. Now you won't have to forget here. So Microtech's LUDT that you see on the screen right now is the large underwater demolition team knife, originated in 1994. How cool is that, guys? I think that's kind of a cool idea. Hey, what is going on? Hey, appreciate that, Fook Doozle. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, appreciate it. 20 months? Are you kidding me? We've been doing this for 20 months? What is going on here? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop. Yeah. Oh, man. How the heck is this even possible? 20 months. I'm with you. Yeah, that's crazy. Knife Nut 69 here for, you know, but here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure, forgive me if I'm wrong, Fook Doozle was the first to be a member in the Barbarian. So appreciate that a ton. And Knife Nut 69, 10 months. That is crazy. 2 months. You'll be making it 1 year. Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop. Yeah. You guys are the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop. Rise to the top. Ain't nobody does it better than the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. I'm talking cheers to you, brother. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for the memberships. I appreciate that a ton here. Because you are the one and only, Fook. Heck yeah. I'm number one. My wife says I'm number two. Well, my wife says I take a lot of number twos. Maybe I should have kept that to myself. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking about. But let me, you know, since we're talking about automatic knives, and I meant to show this off here. Let me do this here. Add to stage, remove that, do this, do that. All right, check this out, guys. Akasa knives, rocking and rolling. I got these sent to me not too long ago, very shortly, a while, not very long. But these are two knives from Akasa Knives. We got the large one. Look how sweet that is. Oh, that's cool. This is the Lucent. This is the large. It is a reversible pocket clip, so you can flip that around and put it on both sides. So lefties and righties. Mikey in the house. You can carry this as well, of course. And then they got the mini one. How sweet is that? Let me see. I got a, of course. It is very much like the Solstice. How sweet is that? Very gentleman-like. I would say if 007 was to carry a knife, this is what 007 would be. So we know John Wick. John Wick carries the Microtech, the Ultratech, but this is what 007 would definitely carry. A gentleman-like OTF, Picasso would definitely be what he carries. Look how gentlemanly-like that is. Where in the heck is my Solstice? I'm going to compare my Solstice to this. You're in luck. I found a Solstice. This is a black titanium. So here is the regular Solstice, the original one that came out here. And then check this out here. They're like cousins, you know, same blade shape, same size. Might get myself on camera here. Why is my camera seem so backwards? Same blade shape, everything. That looks sweet. There we go. Is that not cool? So if you guys are into Picasso knives, these are definitely something I would keep an eye out on. The little one here. Am I right? John Wick version of 007. If 007 was to carry an OTF, they're really good. They're snappier than ever. They are snappy. I did try to run one through a piece of paper, and it did stop it. And then you just do the typical pull the blade out, and it was good to go. It was good to go. Double 007s would have a high-powered laser. You're right. So what you're saying is 007 would carry this, but on the other side, it would have a laser like, pss, pss. Yeah, you're right. Because then you have this for cutting like rope close by, and then when he's like far away and you can like laser something. I agree. The Solstice is actually one that I gifted to my brother. I gifted him a carbon fiber version of the Solstice, and he really liked it. He got a promotion at work, and he sits less out on the floor, more in an office. Not always. It's like a short time in the office, so he's like bragging about it one day, and I was like, okay. Because you're gonna brag about working in your office. You're now an office guy. You've got to have a Solstice, so I gifted him one of these. These are so nice. But the OTFs, these are now the only automatic OTFs I have in my collection to date. I've gotten rid of all of them, and now I've got some back. And how much cooler is it to support somebody really cool like Rick Picasso? These are just neat, though, guys. I think this is California legal because it's under 3 inches. So you guys in California, you guys can carry this bad boy. Very cool. And then, like I said, I don't know if you can quite tell, but if you look underneath there, this is what actually sits inside the other side. You guys can reverse it. Maybe you reverse it because you want one in each pocket. And you're just like, pew, pew. Yep, sorry. Not enough coffee. Sorry, guys. Don't know why I wrote double and 007. I thought maybe you're on something, and I was just going with it. It's early. It's early for me too, Paul. So I agree. It's early. Everyone I know who brags about having a pocket knife carries the worst Smith & Wesson crap you can imagine. Oh, I wish I knew what box my Smith & Wesson was in, and I would brag about this Smith & Wesson that I used to carry all the time. It was I don't even know. It had a Tonto blade on it. It was really cool, but it is so beat up. The aluminum handles are all just mangled. But I agree. I couldn't tell you how many times I stopped bragging about my knife, unless it's around like my brother or a Kershaw. No. Oh, my buddy that's helping me this weekend. I've been borrowing him my Vaquero. Have I shown you guys my Vaquero in a while? I've been borrowing him this knife, right? And he beat the crap out of it after I beat the crap out of it. And I took it back and said, hey, let me take that home because he was having some troubles with knowing how to sharpen it. But I cleaned it up really, really good. Let me zoom this in for you guys can see this. You can see it's got some good wear and tear on it now. but I put a mirrored edge on there. I don't know, you guys, no way you guys can see that on camera, but put a nice mirrored edge on there. Did a pretty good job. I used the work sharp. Did a pretty decent job. He was trying to sharpen it, and he's like, man, what kind of steel is this? I can't get through this, and he's complaining about it. And I was like, well, it's S90V. He's like, oh, because he carries a Kershaw. That's like his go-to knife. So when I let him borrow this, he wants it back so bad. So I might just let him keep it. I haven't decided, because it's one of my favorite knives, but it's such a good workhorse. I actually had some problems, and I took it apart and I stripped out this tool, this one right here. I can't think right now. I stripped that out, so I had to ask Urban EDC to send me a new one. But now it's back to good. I was stripped it out. I don't know what I was doing. I was most likely using the wrong size and whatever. But I ended up using some oil. I can't find it, but it smells like donuts. So I'm not gonna tell him this, but I'm gonna I put a little oil on here too as well, because I was just trying to clean it up, and now it's gonna smell like donuts and candy and whatnot. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on, because I'm gonna give it back to him tomorrow to keep using it. But he's gonna use this knife while he's at work, and he's gonna be like rubbing his nose, be like, why does it smell like I just ate donuts? And he's gonna have the craving for donuts. This is a total inside joke, and I hope you guys get how funny this is to me. But it's gonna smell like donuts. But man, it is so good now, though. I'm gonna teach him how to spidey flick it, though, because I've been watching him. He'll do it, and he does the old flick wrist. I said, no. You got to either use the flipper tab, because look how good that is, or you got to learn how to spidey flick it. So I'm going to teach him that this weekend when he helps do some work. But yeah, I'm maybe it's just funny to me, but it smells like sugar and candy, and he's going to be using this, and why does it smell like that? I don't know why. I just find it super funny. And maybe it's just a good inside joke to myself. I don't know. Where was I left off in the chat here? Ooh, I know I missed somebody really quick here. Oh yeah. Six String said, it's so cool. We can only recently legally carry autos here in Massachusetts. You're lucky. I can only possess them. I can't carry them. But you talk about the Kershaw, so that reminds me, like I said, I let him borrow this, and he's like, my Kershaw is crap. I've literally now turned him into a knife snob. He is he works for Ziegler Caterpillar, and he's one of the high-end guys, but he made his way up from a ground crew all the way up, and he always carried a crap knife. So I've gifted a couple of my buddies knives over the years, but this one, he's like, okay, I get why these knives are expensive, and I'm not going to say I've turned him into a steel snob, but I've definitely turned him into liking some good knives. But it's nice, because he's told me how much like the ergonomics feel good, and how he just wants to use this. And I've been telling my friends for years, and it's nice to kind of get a non-knife person's opinion on a knife, and it's kind of cool. Anyways, but not a cool Kershaw like the Launch or the Iridium. I've got, yeah, you're absolutely right. My automatic Kershaw, you're absolutely right, is definitely good. It's I would say it's not Pro Tag, but it's up there. So I agree with you. When people say Kershaw, like Brady said, Kershaw, it's a Kershaw that is one you buy off the shelf at a store. The Kershaw that I have and I love is not one you can buy from the store. So that's good to know. Just so you guys. Just saying. I started out collecting Kershaw. Well, we all did. I started out collecting, like, when I thought at the time when I started collecting knives, I bought Smith & Wesson. It was $45. I was like, if I'm buying a $45 knife, I'm buying something pretty high end, I figured, but it's not about the money you spend. It's about the quality of what it is here. Brady says, I had an auto Launch for the first, started out. So Brady started out as autos as a Kershaw. They're affordable. I will tell you, the one that I've got is USA made. It's Magna Cut, and it's absolutely great. So I'm not shitting on Kershaw by no means, but I will tell you that the Kershaw Launch, the Iridium, those are good. Not the 440 stainless steel that you can buy at Walmart for $20 and then it shits out on you in 15 minutes. I started out collecting Buck, and I can't help it. I still do. Well, Buck is a great brand. Have you guys seen the new Buck? That new Buck knife? I have yet to hold one, but the new buck knife, everybody's talking about how sweet it is here. Let me pull it up here. A buck is a traditional brand. You can't not like a buck knife. I mean, the cool thing about it is it's a knife that I don't even know how to describe it. It's traditional, kind of like your traditional slip joints. But the new buck knife that everybody's talking about here, the elite one, yeah, right here. They're going to be pretty good. I think Buck is going to be slowly stepping up their game, breaking into a whole new element of knives. There we go. This is the one. I like that green though, but I really think they what does it say here? Over 120 years of American knife making traditional. It's tradition. So if you don't like Buck, get out of. I'm just kidding. You guys can do what you want. You can hate whatever brand you want to hate. My first Buck deer that I cleaned was a Buck 110, and I actually broke the tip of that knife on the sternum, the rib cage. I was going down. I don't know if I stabbed it into the deer, and I tipped the tip just barely broke off. But yeah, literally the first time I really officially used it, I broke my Buck 110. I carry a pocket knife. Gerber, no, that's a different story. Gerber, in my opinion, is hot garbage. Sorry, Gerber, if you're listening to me, which they never will. They don't care about my little old channel over here, Barbarian Brownie. He don't like our knives. Oh, man. But I do love their multi-tools. Best multi-tool, or best Gerber you're going to get is this or that fixed blade arm bar, but they make really good multi-tools. I will fully admit this is the best Gerber multi-tool. I've got this one and the smaller one, which is not at my desk because I think it's in one of my bags. But if you want to talk Gerber, this is one of the best Gerbers in my opinion. Take it how you will. Gerber is that a paraframe? Gabe, is that a paraframe? Oh, sorry, never mind. I was going in on that one. Let's see. Paul says, I've thought about getting a Buck 110. You should have one if you don't have one yet. It's a backlock, which I don't like backlocks. No, I think that's kind of why I'm steering away from the Dragonfly a little bit. But you got to get your finger back here and close it. But it's traditional, and it just kind of know. I actually put some cans on my Buck 110, so I put thumb studs on there. So much better. It makes the Buck 110 way better. What's a paraframe? What's the true definition of a paraframe? Let's just question out. Paraframe. I think it's the paraframe. What is a paraframe? So, a beautiful, simple, open frame knife with a fine edge locking blade that is lightweight, easy to clean, and opens effortlessly. Well, that would definitely not be a Buck 10. I'm just saying. Is that a natural wear on the micarta, or do you put wax or something on it? This is natural. This is natural. No, this is really kind of how it looked at. If you can kind of see under the pocket clip here, it's very hard to tell, but you can see the original. It's just been used. It's been sweat in the pocket. There is a little bit of oil on there. Probably got smeared in, from putting inside there. My buddy used this for cutting through carpet, and he dulled the crap out of it. And then when I got it back from it, it was like gritty. You could just hear it. You can't hear it now, but it was grittier than ever. So there might be a little bit of knife lubricant on there, a little bit of oil, but normally it's a lot lighter. Like I said, I don't know if you can quite see it inside there, but normally that's kind of how it looked like inside there. But no, that's somewhat natural. Paul Mill says, I like it still. Just an iconic piece of Nike history, says Fugdussel. I agree. Smith & Wesson military issue Tonto with an automatic conversion. Oh, that would be pretty cool. I had the assisted. I'm not a fan of assisted knives anymore. Just not my thing. I'm right there with you. I'm Central MA, and I am very happy the laws have changed. Now, you guys need to get them to come over to Minnesota and change some of those laws for us, okay? Buck has a Magna Cut now. Yes, they do. Not sure how good they are on heat treat. Well, we're going to find out soon because you know how people are in the community. they're going to get a buck 110 with our time. I don't know if it's considered 110. What is it called? Like the 170. Anyways, they'll get one of those in MagnaCut and they will be tested, first out. That's what these guys do. And I love it. I like to find that stuff out because I don't really know a whole lot about it. There's a knife that I just did a review on, and somebody said that they actually tested it and the heat treat was wrong on their website. I'm not going to throw that company under the bus. But apparently it was wrong on the heat treat when they tested it. But apparently, I don't know. I'm not going to throw them under the bus or anything because it's not my place to do that. I didn't do the testing, so I can't be for certain. Thomas Gates, one day I hope to own a quality knife again. I just can't afford them. Well, Thomas, I tell you what, you go to House of Blades, use code Barbarian. You can get a discount, or you can go over to Blade Binge. And I will tell you, there are some knives out there that people are selling for a much lower cost. And you don't have to spend a ton of money on a super expensive knife. There are a lot of affordable knives, in my opinion. If we were to, let's just take a look here. I'll just, we're to just peek here. Go to high to low. Let's go to low to high. Just out of curiosity, we'll just do a quick little run through here. Obviously, we don't want to spend $1,000, $2,000 on a knife. Let's see here. I want to buy that one. Are you a fixed blade fan? Don't get a Benchmade bug out for $170. That's not very cheap, in my opinion. Let's just see here. Let me sell a bunch of thumbs. Ooh, there's the Man Bug with a really cool blade. Buy that for $55. What kind of budget are you thinking? How much you want to spend? There's the Man Bug. There we go. $130. Man, I didn't know they were that expensive. I would say anything that you buy, don't buy these bug outs though. You might as well buy a brand new one at that point. Cheaper is Martha Stewart. Why all the bug outs the cheapest knives on here? What the heck? A bad example. I'm doing a bad job at this. Let me rephrase that. But if you're going to buy one, check out Blade Binge. They might have some good knives. Don't buy a bug out. Might as well just buy a brand new one unless you get a really good price. I would spend $130 on a bug out right now. That's probably about, if you're going to buy a used one, depending how used it is. EH in the house here. Favorite EDC watch? I use the G-Shock and the Tudor Black Bay 58. My favorite everyday carry watch, so a daily watch. I'm not talking going to church. I'm not talking going to weddings. I'm not talking date night with the wife. I'm talking daily, everyday, whatsoever. As the watch that's on the wrist is probably going to be this G-Shock. This is the BB8, and I've got a base 550 strap on here with a pry bar. So this is a little stainless steel pry bar on there on the watch. So this is a G-Shock BB8 5600. Sorry, I'm calling it a BB8. I must have watched Star Wars recently. This is the 5600 BB. My apologies. It's a super basic watch. It's not that expensive. It works really well. It's lightweight. It's all black, so it blends with everything. And then I put this little roll cage and get it on Amazon for like $11. This is probably one of my favorite go-to ones. They got the Cassie yoke from G-Shock that I really like. They got black, clear. I personally have both of them. They've got other colors. I don't know. It's just a very classic watch. And I got a couple other straps from this company called 550. Let me zoom back out here. You got the questions. I got the answers. So you can also get other straps from them. There's a camouflage, the what do we call that? Multi-cam. A flat dark earth, which I'm waiting for the watch to come in. I'm going to put one of these on there. This is kind of a cool brand. If you want to spruce up your G-Shocks. But for everyday carry, yeah, I think this is the G-Shock Cassie yoke or the 5600 BB for everyday carry for a watch, in my opinion. Adventure Man, my first knife I remember actually picking up was a Gerber Mini. Oh, the Paraframe. Oh man. Ooh. Hey, what's the best knife is one you carry? Well, that is true. 100% true. The best knife is the one you have in your pocket because that's the one you have, your go-to. There are so many knives out there though If you want American made, you want Chinese made. There's so many good knives out there. This Geo knife I've got here, as I've been using, this is M390. This isn't the super expensive knife. Got that crossbar or patent axis lock, however you want to call it, or the clutch lock, depending what brand you want to call it, or from our favorite, the Ozark Trail. What do they call it? I don't even know if I could say it. What is it? Man, now I spoke too soon. Hey Siri, what does Ozark Trail call their crossbar lock? The Ozark, they call it the. Oh, am I really not going to know? Siri wasting my time. Doesn't even know what it's called. Literally listening to Young Buck get buck right now. I recently bought a Gerber dime, and the Gerber. Oh, I actually have the Gerber dime, and I will say that is pretty good. It's a really small package. I do like it a lot as well. And of course, for the price of it here, love the Pledge a lot. What is the Pledge? I don't know what that one is here. I think it's a tonsil blade on the Pledge. I don't know what that one is here. Who makes that one? Is that Gerber? I'm kind of new to learning to what stuff is called. Hey, that's okay. That's if you got to start somewhere, and I'm totally cool with it. I have one assisted knife, and it's a PPK. I do not like it. I'm just not a fan of assisted knives. I don't know. EDC bags. Well, I don't even have one. Are we talking slings? Are we talking pouches? Are we talking backpacks? My favorite sling, and I'm going to be biased, is from Data Crew, is the Snack Time sling. And have you guys seen my shirt? So Data Crew has got some cool stuff coming that I can't talk about, but I will tell you that they have some of my favorite bags right now. I found a PowerPoint at Walmart on the clearance for $25. I instantly bought it. No box. Who cares? You don't need all that anyways. $25. That is a steal. No matter what color it is, steal that. Absolutely. Beep boop beep boop. BB-8. My bad. That's watch. This is the watch that I switched from the orange one. So my orange watch that you're talking from the video is this one. This is, I can't remember the exact model. And it's not a very expensive one either. This is the 3569. And it's a very nice. This, if you like bigger G-Shocks, this is a very nice G-Shock as well. I really do like the orange one. Hey, Kathleen, what's going on? Good morning here. I'm currently disassembling. I currently disassembled, needing spine surgery. So my budget is sadly super tight. At least I got to watch the amazing knife content creators like yourself. I appreciate that. And yeah, well, here's the thing. Watch a lot of content. Find out what appeals to you most. Find out, what do you carry right now? Because here's the thing. Find out what appeals to you most. Spend the money on something you're going to really like. So watch a lot of content. Like that's what I did in the very beginning too, years ago. The bug out, the new mini grip Tillion. Don't hear about the mini grip anymore, but has everyone. I've got the grip Tillion, and I will say one of the greatest knives that nobody talks about. You're absolutely right here. Speaking of pouches, although it's not a pouch, I did get the Vault Nano case. Oh, nice. I'm going to put all my nice knives in that. Absolutely good idea. I like Vault. They do just some cool stuff here. I like how you can take out the Velcro. See, that's what I fully agree. I actually take out in my Data Crew pouch sling, however you want to call it. The Snack Time, you can pull that out. That has Velcro on the back. You can put those from Vault inside there too as well. So the Snack Time sling from Data has the same thing. I'm all about modularity. The best knife in all eyes of the beholder. Yeah, absolutely. Thoughts on energy drinks or just coffee only? Thoughts on energy drinks. However you want to drink them, that's fine. They give me canker sores if I don't drink enough water. That's just my thoughts on energy drinks. I'm more of a coffee drinker because, well, I used to do a lot of energy drinks. I love the Monsters, but coffee at this time only. Energy drinks, like I said, they give me canker sores if you don't drink enough water, and sometimes don't. Life happens. I'm a dad. I work a lot, so it's hard. So coffee for now. Anyone know Bear Ops Knives? I recently. Oh, cool. No, I don't know much about them. Work Time Live. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, you made it in. Your package is ready to go. I'll get that out to you as soon as possible here. Guys, I've got to catch up in the chat here because I got to head out here. I gotta work in like 10 minutes. I got to get going. My dream knife right now is the Cold Steel 8010, the Tonto. The 8010 is a beast. I tell you what, I love that locking system, the Scorpion lock on there. I wish I still had one, but that is a sweet knife, and that's not too expensive. And that's a knife that I swear you could use forever and never break. Don't try to break it, but I mean you could obviously break it in a probably like a pry press or some type of press. You know what I mean? Those presses that they go. You could, but you can't probably break it by using it. Hey, the real Chris Brown, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Kane Miranda, it basically means it depends on who you're asking. That is true. So, guys, I've got to go. I got to go now. Appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. Good morning. Hopefully you have a great rest of the day. Hopefully you're going to get the weekend off. Really quick here, thoughts on Swiss Tech and Kershaw. We talked about Kershaw early on in the live here. It depends. The Iridium, the launch, great. All the rest are kind of you know what I mean? Ask those questions. Remember your questions next week. We'll be here in the morning to hang out. Appreciate you all once again. And most importantly, very important to remember this, guys. It is very important. Remember, make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler. Cheers.